Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It is the first day of Vlogmas. I am pre-filming this, so if this is not the first day, I sincerely apologize, but you know, shit happens. Anyways, so for the very first video, I am going to be doing my TN setup for Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna show you guys basically how I set it up and what kind of like my TN looks like currently. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any of my Vlogmas video, because I am planning to post every single video starting from today, the 12th, hopefully this is the 12th, to the 25th. And I will always have a video up every Sunday for my plan with me's. So I'm just gonna get into this and get started. So here is my current TN. It is a pocket-sized traveler's notebook from Foxy Fix, and I got the little fox and pip bow in the spine. I got the color, I believe this is, oh, sorry about that guys. This is a sugar mochi. So the color is considered mochi and the leather is sugar. So right in the front, I have this beautiful lavender bow from the Simply Gilded subscription box. So I'm gonna just start, you know, destroying it or taking it off. I also got the pink elastic band with powder pink elastic or stitching on the sides. And with that, my entire TN is completely empty. So we have to start from scratch. So I'm just gonna list off like kind of the instruments I use so that you guys don't have to be like, oh, where did she get that? Oh, where did she get that? Or what is that? That was a really long intro. I really hope I could shorten this up in the editing, but if I can't, I apologize. So the vellums I'll be working with is from Every Minute a Story. So let me go ahead and show you guys this. You should have already seen it in my previous haul, but if not, I'll just quickly do it here. Super cute. This is her beanie. Again, her beanie with presents. And her beanie as stockings. These are super adorable. And the paper pad I'm using is also from Michaels, and as you all know, Michaels have those wonderful $5 deals. So that's basically how I get my paper pads. And I haven't opened this up yet. As you can see, I have to slice it open. And I'll show you basically my thought process from the beginning to end, so you can really see how I create a full-blown traveler's notebook without really having to buy like those preset packs, you know. And I forgot one last thing, just have a pair of scissors on hand for any cutting you might have to do. So now I'm just going, so I don't have that much space to work with right now because my microphone is like this way, so I'll have to flip it like this. But right now, essentially what I'm going to do is just look at all the paper that I'm provided with and see how I can use it. So right off the bat, I think I can use these two. Oh, you guys can't see that. So I'm gonna just tear this out. So I think this Merry Christmas is going to work really well. And this holiday greetings, it's in hollow. I love hollow. And then I also grabbed this sheet because I think some of the quotes and the little bear, you can definitely use it to decorate. So I'm just gonna pull this out. So I'm just gonna quickly go through what I decided to pull in, which were and then we have basically what I call like as the decorative pieces, which we will essentially just pull in some of these pieces and glue it on top to make it look a little bit more, you know, umph to it without just looking really plain. I also thought this would look really good as some of the washi strips that we can add on. Similarly with this one, as I said earlier. So what I'm just gonna go ahead and do is measure out what my inserts are, because I can never remember what size they are. Okay, so if you guys have a pocket size, it will be your width will be 7 inches and your height will be 5.5. So I've decided that I wanted this to be one of my foldables. I'm gonna start off with the easier one first. So I'm just gonna make the height by, so let's see, 5.5. So this is your height. Essentially what you're going to do is you're gonna be folding on this. So, and I know my width is going to be 7 because each side is 3.5, but I always like these to be a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna push it a little bit farther out, and then boom. Now we have our very first little sheet. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the other one. So with ones with icons like this, you want to be careful. You don't want this side to be the height, because then when you fold it, it's gonna look weird. So you might want to flip it like this, and you want the 5.5 to be on this side. And you can see they're pretty good. Now I know I really want like a plain one to be next to some of these, so I might do something like this, where I hover over it. Ooh, you know what? Actually, this wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so maybe I'm gonna reuse this one and pass on this one. So, now we have 3 of them already, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move this off for now. And then what I'm going to do is fold these in half. And what I like to do is get something with a straight edge and really make it crisp. So you can use a credit card, you can use a ruler, it doesn't matter. You can even use a pair of scissors. And you just really want to make sure that it's really crisp. And after I finish this, I go in with my hole punch, or not my hole punch, my corner punch. After I finish this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the others. Okay, so now I have all 3 of them set up, so I'm just gonna pull in the ones that I want to have this basically. As always, I like to reuse what I have and see what works and what doesn't. So this doesn't really work. I think this one would look nice like that. Just place it like that. So now that I noticed that after I put it like this, there's a lot of space to work with up here. So I'm actually gonna cut out Winter Wonderland and glue it on here. So how I do that is get out my paper cutter again, and then I make sure that when I cut, I am cutting the line basically right here where it would separate the two. So here I wanted Winter Wonderland, so I'm just gonna do this. And now I have this Winter Wonderland. And then I'm just gonna make sure that both sides are kind of even. And then I want it to be curved so that it helps hide like my terrible cutting abilities. But then I also realized that I don't really like it curved, so I will just cut it off. Alright, this is really bad, so I'm just gonna go in there with the Merry Christmas. So now I'm just gonna, oops, oh, upside. And now we are basically done with the very first one. And I think this one will be my November. Like I told you before, these are super flimsy and Vellum is really flimsy, so please be careful like I was. I was definitely not careful. So I really like having dashboards for the most part. I'm just gonna remove this really quickly. And I think I'm going to be using this spread or this cardstock right here. So let's cut it down to size and place this in to see how it looks like. So usually on this side, since I already have like this whole deco going on, I don't really want to put anything, but I think this I think I want to put in some of the holiday bells in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I think I'm going to include the merriest holiday to you. All right. And I'm actually gonna slip this right in here, and I'm going to place this bow paper clip to keep it in place like that, because I really like bows. Now onto the other side, I'm actually gonna remove this and the planner con. I'll actually make the planner con face the other way. And because this has you can actually see right through this, I'm actually going to include some decorative stuff, like probably the let it snow sign along with the dot dot dots at the bottom. So because this is completely straight, we can just pull out our paper cutter, move it over, let it snow, dot dot dot. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'm gonna place it down up here. And then do the same thing at the bottom. Not funny. Okay, I'm just gonna use it without its roller and pray that it works. Oh, it does. Okay, I think I just gotta be a little bit more careful. And then where's the sheet I made? Over here. So I'm just gonna move along forward because just having a rough time trying to get everything to work. Let it snow. I think that's super cute. And the next one I'm gonna put in here is actually my list. So where's my list? So just simply place my list in here, and now I'm just gonna add it to my traveler's notebook. I think for this specific set, I'm just gonna pull in the reindeers because I think they're super adorable. So what that means is I need to trim this piece of paper because you can see the outline. So I need to trim this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. Actually, also, I think this would actually go really good because they're both presents. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut both of these. And it's really hot under these lamps, so I'm really hoping I can get this done as soon as possible. Alrighty. I'm gonna place this in here. Oh, looks super cute. And then I'm gonna go back into this one and try to place it with this. Oh yes, also super cute. Now I'm going to work on this specific folder. I'm gonna go with these beautiful little polar bears, and since I want it vertically like this, I'm gonna have to cut it like this. So since these are both a little bit bland, I'm going to spice things up. So I'm going to add basically this purple little ornament on one of them, and then I'm gonna add this peace and joy in one of them. So I'm gonna quickly cut them out. Oh, that was great. I'm just gonna quickly place this down. I tried to film this video and then nothing wants to work with me, and that is okay. I will have to make do with what I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly cut through this. And then just because I no longer have any double-sided tape glue because I suck, I will just bring in what I have. which are these really cute onesies from the Coffee Monsters Co. They are super adorable, and you know what? I think they fit Christmas extremely well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. That both of my stuff just decided not to work anymore, but here we are. Okay, I was going to be like, wait, I only did like 3 straps. Where's my last strap? And then I found it. Okay, please work with me. For my last strap, it's going to be the washi that I have, so I'm just gonna slip it in like this. I think it'll also look, oh yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, so honestly, I think this is simple and it gets the job done. And my double-sided tape isn't working, so I'm not gonna bother. I did my best. Now onto the side where I'm just gonna design and make sure everything looks good on the outside in. I think I'm just gonna remove the polka dot because the paper is like tearing up really badly. So that's the thing with the vellum. You're gonna have to be super careful with them in these, or maybe I'm just really rough with them, but I find that I tear through my vellums vellums really easily. So for my sidebar, I'm gonna insert this holiday greetings in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that piece off. And I'm just gonna hole punch the corner because I think it looks cuter that way. I don't know if you guys can notice or can tell, but I'm like getting tired more and more and more. So excuse me if I just like sound like I just don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just gonna reinsert this in because I feel like it fit really well. And I'm just gonna place this on top of that. So that took a bit. And then when you first open it, I have the little holiday bear and my otters along with this beanie holding a chocolate cup, hot chocolate cup. Then we see the first sheet I have, Merry and Bright. Moving forward, here's the first dashboard that I made along with my little inserts. Here is the second one. Oh no, this is still the first one. Oops. Here's the second one with the planner or the piece Joy Love. Let us know on the side. Here is the holiday vellum I used. Keep flipping through. Here is a cute little, this is from, all of this by the way, is from Clippy Chick Creations. She is super awesome. Got it here super quick. Then up next, here is a vellum. Yeah, here's a vellum. No, acetate from Michaels. And then these are just my Simply Gilded samples or my swatches. I have a little planner on the side. And here's my back. So I try to be really functional with this. As you can see, I don't add too much clutter. But yeah, this is basically how I set up my seasonal, I want to say, or event kind of traveler's notebook. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe and follow me because I will have another video up tomorrow for Vlogmas. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.